right, good evening, everybody. This is Mike Caribbean. It's late night. However, I'm going to do a very good live stream and I'm going to talk to you guys about the subject that I believe is very important. And what I'm going to talk about is personal growth and how important it is that everybody understand that personal growth is so important if you want to become someone very successful in life, someone who want to make impact in their life and the people around them. So I'm going to share 3 to 5 points that's uh, helped me personally to grow in my personal life, in my career, and then I apply these principles, and I know it did a big changes in my life. It didn't happen right away, but gradually, as I put more time on my personal growth, now I look back and I see throughout the years it make me more successful. It helped me to understand life better. It helped me to grow as a person. And by sharing these points, hopefully some of you guys gonna really take notes, apply it in your life, and see the difference also. Before I get started, I'm gonna share a quick video, and then I'll get right to into these points. I know it's late, so I'm gonna keep it very short. So let's enjoy this video. I'll be right back. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. So let's get started. So uh, that was a little commercial about one of my businesses that I do. Those of you who are following me, you guys know I'm in insurance and real estate business for many years. I help people with those services. If you need help, you see my information there. You can follow me on social media by just typing at Mike Caribbean, and I'm pretty much everywhere in most social media platforms. If you message me, I'll be happy to assist you and give you some points and help you as well. So let's talk about personal growth. This is something that I learned a lot from a lot of successful people. That it's so important to understand that personal growth, it doesn't happen accidentally. It's an intentional growth. What I mean by that, you have to put time and effort if you really want to change the way you see life, change the way you view life, change the way you think, shape your mindset. It's not gonna happen right away. I remember when I was new in the business world, when I was new getting introduced to a lot of successful people's network and environment. A lot of the things they were talking about, it was like weird to me. It didn't make sense. Some of them, like, what is these people are talking about? Why they keep talking about, you have to work on yourself, you gotta dream big, you gotta do certain things differently. Because it didn't make sense, because that's not how I grew up. I grew up in an average family where mainly what people do, they talk about how hard life is, problematic stuff, and stuff like that. When you grow up like that and you go to a different environment, a lot of the things, it doesn't make sense. So, but what was interesting to me, I was very open-minded to learn and grow. That's why from young age, at age of 18 or so, when I got involved in this business entrepreneur environment, I start studying these people who are very successful, and I was, uh, I guess, smart enough to at least copy them, because I don't consider myself someone who has a very high education when it comes to having a degree or maybe graduating college. Matter of fact, I never, after high school, I never took any education. Everything that I did, it was because of self growth and the importance of self growth. And self growth, like I said, it's intentional. When I work with a lot of people, whether it's my clients or the friends that I have or the network I'm dealing with, I see so many people that they never focus on their growth. And few tips that I want to share with you that's going to help you is reading books is very important. You want to read a lot of books, okay? Books will help you become smarter. Books will help you to become more open-minded. There's all topics of books, but to some of the subjects I suggest you to read and study about is motivation, personal growth, um, uh, networking and business, and also studying a lot of other successful people in different environment, whether it's sports, whether it's business, whether it's maybe they are famous actress or actors, singers, anybody that had a big name and impact in this world. One of the things that will help you by studying them, you'll learn some of the key points they applied in their life, and it helped with their personal growth. That's why they made a big impact in their life and in this world. So that's very important. Next thing that I would say, when I work with a lot of people, even though some of them are open-minded to personal growth, the problem that I see is that decision doesn't take too long. People make a decision to work on themselves, but the problem is they don't stick to that plan for long enough. They quit too soon before they see the results. So personal growth is something that's going to take you months, years by practicing, reading, learning, and applying in your life and changing your daily habits. So gradually you're going to see some difference and some growth. So that's very, very important also. Next thing, when you work on yourself, on your personal growth, what helped me a lot is always staying focused as far as every year understanding, what I want to accomplish this year. What are the some of the things that I need to improve better? What are the some of the things on my personal growth that I need to get rid of, such as bad habits and so on? Because personal growth is not just learning what to do, it's also learning what not to do. Because a lot of times, many people cannot move forward in life is because they don't stop some of the bad habits that really hurts them. They don't uh, 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 they don't improve those areas, and they keep repeating every year, and that's why they keep getting bad results. So personal growth has two sides: focus on the things that you need to improve, and also learn what not to do and what to stop to move forward in life. I have one or two more points, but let's take one more video. This is one of my commercials about my book. And the reason I wrote this book is because a lot of people always ask me, what are some of the things that you did to help you grow? I decided about a year and a half ago to write a book. It's called The Secret of Living is Giving, where I give away 10 points that really helped me to change my life. And people who read this book, a lot of times they call me or message me and say, Mice, you know what? This book really helped me to understand this, to look at life differently. I like this point. I I applied this part in my life and I see results. So I want you to take advantage of this book. It's in Amazon. I'm going to share it with you, or it's going to give you some details. When you go to Amazon and you type the name of the book, The Secret of Living is Giving, or my name, Mike Caribbean, I'll bring it up, and then you can order it from Amazon. So let's take a look at the commercial. All right, guys. So let's finish up today's live stream. The last point I want to share about the importance when it comes to personal growth. I want to talk about the effort. Look, nothing comes easy in life. Everything that you want to reach, including your personal growth, to have a right mindset to succeed in life, it's going to take a lot of effort. And I want to give you one story that recently happened. I was talking to my cousin, who's an appraisal, and he was sharing me a story with me that he did an appraisal for one of the clients who's lives in a $5+ million house. Very successful individual, very entrepreneur and business minded, makes a lot of money. And as they were talking, my cousin asked him, "What's the secret to your success?" And one of the key points he mentioned was, "I'm reading average 2 hours a day by improving myself, reading book, magazine, notes. Generally, he's always reading to improve his knowledge." And why I'm bringing you this example is because self growth, it's only going to happen and you're only going to grow when you put an effort. What I suggest you, and that's what I've been doing, I'm not going to say I'm putting 2 hours a day, but I'm putting at least good 1 hour each and single day by reading books, by researching, by studying me, and generally I put a lot of time to improve myself and my knowledge. So the last part that I want to emphasize is personal growth will require a lot of effort, and one of the most important ones, learn and create a new habit of reading good books, reading good information, learning more about what's going on around you in this world, because the more knowledge you have, the more better choices you will make. And when you make better choices, you by default you generate more successful results in your personal life, in your career life, in your business life, in your family life. So information is very, very important. So you got to develop that skill of learning and becoming a sponge. And I want to finish my video with the quote that says, "Live as is your last day to live, and learn as you're going to live forever." Think about that. So thank you again, everybody, for joining to this live stream. Please comment and share the video if you like it. This was Mike Caribbean. When it comes to insurance or real estate, don't hesitate to get hold of me. I'll be happy to assist you as well. Have a good one. Have a good night. God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye.